Hi guys, just a quick little intro, something I needed to add in the video. Excuse the wet hair, it's taking ages to dry, but how 70s do I look today? I love it. Just to let you know, the upload schedule is actually going to be changing. As this does affect my music channel as well, I have done a post about it on my new website. I have done like a rebranding of my music, so if you're interested in checking that out, it's OneofaRuby.co.uk. I'll link it in the down bar as well. Whilst I still do hope to kind of upload every week, I'm no longer going to be saying I will be. I mean, I know it's not been that regular kind of anyway recently, but like I just will not be saying every week. The next video will kind of go up when it can, rather than me saying it'll be the next week. So for now, like, if the video does go up, it will continue on Tuesdays, but it probably, it might not be every single week, but it'll be a Tuesday when it does go up. It'll probably be a good idea to follow my Twitter at OneofaRuby, just to kind of keep up to date with this. And as much as I do love this channel and it's really fun, my music channel is going to get my first priority. You'll likely find that there will be more though going up on this channel, at least right now, as I'm in the process of filming quite a few videos for it. And although I do take both channels like seriously, and I put kind of pressure on myself to release good content, I put more pressure on myself with the music channel, as ultimately the music is what I want to do as a career, whereas this channel is kind of a little bit more laid back, as it's kind of like a hobby. So sorry, quick intro out the way, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Hi guys, hope you're well today. Thanks for checking out today's video. I apologise if you could hear any like banging in the background. I have to have my window open. It's really way too hot. I think it's supposed to be like the hottest day in the UK in a while, so it's quite warm. So I do also apologise for the sniffing. I think I might have another cold coming on, which isn't amazing. So today I want to do a haul video for you. I've got a few things to show you which I'm really excited. It's kind of like a mixture, mostly makeup, but there's a couple of other bits. So without further ado, on today's video. So first of all, I've got this coat. It was reduced from £32 to £20, and it's just a raincoat. What I really liked were these little sleevey bits and the hood. I thought it's really pretty. It's kind of like this plasticky kind of feeling. Oh, sorry, ignore the noise. So I just thought it'd be really nice, obviously, when it kind of rains. It's kind of like a coat slash jacket. So I just thought that would be nice. Next up, I'm super excited about this one. I've been using this for work, and this was reduced from £12 to £5, and that is this Harry Potter bag. How cool is that? I love it. I've got like a growing Harry Potter collection now, and it makes me so happy. And it's got a good amount of space inside. It's got like two pockets. And I just really like it, and hopefully I can put some of my pins and stickers and stuff on there. We've got this notebook from Primark that I've seen so many times, and every time I've told myself I don't need it. But the other day I was having like a treat yourself kind of day, and I just thought I would buy it. So for £2.50 I got this really beautiful kind of marble effect Primark notebook. Next up we have a game. We've redecorated our front room recently. I'm hoping to do some sort of like tour of it once it's all kind of completely done. And one of the things we've got set up is some of our old consoles. And one of those is this PlayStation 2. So I've been buying quite a few games for the PlayStation 2. And one of them I got was Sims in the Urbs. I did have this on DS, but I've never played it on PlayStation, so I'm looking forward to trying that. And that was only 75p, so that was good too. I think this is like our last like non-makeup kind of related item. And these are the first things I saw when I got into Primark, and I was like, oh dear, I've already seen things I like. And that is these really, really cute Minnie Mouse flip-flops for, I think, how much were they? £2? Move that out of the way. And I just thought these were really, really super cute. So, yeah. So sticking with the Minnie Mouse theme, but kind of going into the makeup, I thought this was like a smooth transition. We've got a Minnie Mouse makeup case, which I just noticed this after I bought it, a little Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mickey zip thing, and this was £4, and I thought this would just be quite ideal for taking makeup when I go and stay at my boyfriend's or whatever. So yeah, got some brushes in there at the moment. So now we are on to the absolute mountain of makeup I have bought. I'll try and do it in some sort of order, so we'll see. I'm just going to put it all out in the bed. There's so much. So I'll start off with these, because they're kind of boring. Some cucumber face wipes. I had 2 packs of these for £1 from Primark. Just needed some. They don't irritate my face, so that's good. So where should we start? I think I'll start with the stuff I bought in person. So we'll start off with, I went into Kiko, the shop, and I was just having a look around. They had kind of a bit of a sale going on. So the thing I bought is on my eyelids today. It is the metallic eyeshadow Gold Waves in number 2, and I just thought this was super pretty. Really lovely gold packaging. I've got to shake it a second. And I'm really into kind of these like quick eyeshadow things at the moment. I just think they are ideal. That's it there. Can you see? I've got it on my eyes today. Really, really pretty, really pigmented. And they do stay on really well as well, I would say. So, one thing I'd say with this is when I first got it and I first used it, I had absolutely no fault with it whatsoever. Tried it today, and it's a lot more liquidy than I remember. I kind of accidentally tilted the tube upside down. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention, I guess. And it just went everywhere. It was so much more liquidy than I remember. So I think I've got to remember to have a shake, because otherwise it will not turn out like this. It will be, on my eyelids, it's a little bit more liquidy than the last time I remember. So obviously it needs a very good shake before using. And it's a little bit messy as well. It can kind of go everywhere if you're not careful. Not on your eyes. Once it's on your eyes, it's fine, but like in the process of putting it on your eyes. So yeah, actually, I've only tried this with primer. I don't have primer on today, so I'm hoping it will still be as good. So the next thing I bought from Kiko was not kind of on purpose, really. It was just because they had a £5 card charge. This was £4, 30, 60 in the sale. So as I only had my card, I had to buy something else. So I just bought this Kiko Flash Dry Nail Lacquer. I picked the shade because it's like a bit different from what I usually have, and it just looks super pretty. So I haven't tried it yet, but it looks cool, and it's in 167. Wish I had a name, that would be cool. But yeah, why does it say 2015 on it? Is that the batch number, or when it's made? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So next up we have something from Elf. We have the No Budge Shadow Stick in Rose Gold. I did try this out the other day and I was actually really disappointed. It didn't give me much going on. It kind of hurt my lid a little bit putting it on, so I don't know. I've only used it once, so the packaging is super lovely though. And that's what it looks like. And I'll just do a little bit on the back of my hand. See, it looks a lot more pigmented on the back of my hand. On my eyelid it did not look like that, but we'll give it another go at some point. But yeah, so now the rest of it pretty much is Makeup Revolution, which is my favourite brand. So let's start off with the stuff I got in shop. So I picked up one of these, well, when I say Revolution, like this, the ones affiliated as well, or linked in with Revolution too. So we've got I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray, and they've got these new scented ones. So I picked up the one in vanilla and coconut. Just sprayed it on today. It's very refreshing, but when I first got it I was like, oh, that's sweet, and I love sweet stuff, but I thought it was a bit sweet. But as I've been using it more, God, my mouth. As I've been using it more and more, I really like it. And I don't. Next up we've got some lipsticks. I got the Soph collab lipsticks. I didn't buy the shade Syrup because it didn't really look like my kind of one. It looked really pale and I didn't think it would suit me. So I just bought Cake and Fudge. I have the eyeshadow palette as well. Fudge I've been using a lot. I really like the fact it's got Soph, like, I don't know if you can see it in there. So that is Fudge, and this is Cake. I thought they were really pretty, and I'll just swatch these for you. Really pigmented, really creamy. So the darker one's Fudge, the lighter one is Cake. And do I have one on? I think I have Cake on. Yeah. Love it. Next up I bought in the shop was another of these Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Blusher, and I bought the shade Iced Heart. I have a few of these. but I didn't have this one, so I was like, why not? It was between this and Dragon Heart, but Dragon Heart looked a bit dark for me, so I was like, oh, I'll leave that one for today. Oh my god, I think I've got a serious cold coming on. I mean, I've had a hay fever tablet, so hopefully it's not my allergies playing up. So this is the packaging. As you can see, it's pretty much duping the Too Faced ones. But I haven't actually tried the Too Faced ones, only these, but I love these, so look how pretty that is. And I've got it on my face today, don't know if you can see or not. So I'll just do a swipe all the way across. Look at that. So, oh, so pretty. I'm hoping you can see there. Well, it's not good, but I've never actually smelled it. They've not got the best smell, actually. I don't know, my sense of smell is not good at the moment. Neither is my hearing. I'm basically falling apart, to be honest. Basically, I'm like, I know you're not supposed to. I was using a cotton bud in my ear the other day, which I know wasn't a good idea. And now I've done something to this ear. So I'm hoping it sorts itself out, or I'm going to be taking a trip to the doctors. So I think this is the oh no, we have one more thing that we bought in shop after this. So I bought this because I just thought it looked interesting. The multi-liner 1 lip and 3 eye retractable liners from Revolution. I kept it in this packaging just because I thought it looked really interesting. And it just reminded me of those pens you used to get at school that you'd like press down. I suppose that's what it is doing, but I just thought it was nostalgia. It was cool. And it just looks like this. So you've got a black, a brown, and then 2 kind of like nudie-ish colours. I'll be honest, it's, I don't know, I used the black and I didn't think it was it's got loads of glitter on it because I was using a glitter palette, which I'll show you later, but I didn't think it had the best staying power. It was kind of irritating me, but then I did try it over glitter, so maybe not the best. Oh god. Not the best test. So these are the 4 here. And I just thought it was a cool idea. I like the idea of having a black and brown together. If it had a white in there for like the inner eye, it would have been perfect. So the last thing I bought that day was the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator Mint Maniac. This is my 3rd one. This is my 2nd mint one, and I had the cherry one before as well. They're quite expensive for how quickly they run out, but I really, really like it. So, see, not a lot of product, but smells nice. It's just, I like it, so I bought another one while I was there. So, next up we've got all the stuff I bought online. So, oh, I did forget to mention, I also got one of these free with the Superdrug order, and I also got another one of these free with my online order, because I got a Superdrug as well. So, oh no, there is one more thing I forgot to mention. 2 more things actually. It's over there, bear with me. So, for my July colour, I've got this nail varnish on. It is Under the Sea by Barry M. And I don't know if you can see, but it's got like, it's kind of iridescent. It's got like purple as well in it. I have no idea if you can see that or not. You can see it in person very clearly though. I love the colour, but I've had to repaint it a few times since putting it on, and it looks like it already needs another repaint. So I didn't put a base coat, I didn't put a top coat, it was just the nail varnish itself, so maybe needs something extra to kind of keep it in place. And then the last thing, this is the last thing this time that I bought in shop, was just another one of my Fast Base foundation sticks from Revolution in F1. I just really like it, so I just picked up another to the stuff I bought online. So I'm going to start with some stuff that is relevant to yesterday. So yesterday it arrived and I thought, oh my god, wicked. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a foundation and concealer first impressions, then I'm going to do another video on this palette, I'll show you, and then I'll do the whole video. Cool. So I started off with the foundation and concealer. Everything was going wrong. I had to start it again because I didn't record half of it. And then I did the palette and then half the sound I didn't record. And then finally the glitter bits were not doing what I wanted them to do, so I gave up in the end, in all complete honesty. So I'll talk about it today as I go through it. So I've got the Revolution Pro Camouflage Foundation in F1 and the same for the concealer in C1. I have them on today. So when I first tried it, I thought the foundation was alright. I'm not sure if it was rivaling my Fast Base stick or not. A bit more dewy than I thought, which I quite liked, but it wasn't easily blendable. They're quite thick, both the products. The concealer I found worked better, like more coverage if you blend it with your finger than the sponge. But since doing that, I'm not convinced it sits the best under my eyes, to be completely honest with you. I wore it today, later on in the day yesterday. I think it looks really dry, really cakey. Hopefully you can see that. Look how cakey that is. I don't know, I mean, maybe I use too much. I like quite a full coverage. So yeah, not sure how I feel about that one. I quite like the concealer initially, but then it's not looking the best right now, so I don't know. I'm going to have to keep testing. I will go on to the palette, which was the main reason I placed this order. So Revolution came up with some pressed glitter palettes. They came up with 3. Hot Pursuit, the one I bought, Abracadabra, and another one which I can't remember what it's called, Medal something, Medal Gold, I don't know, something like that. So let me show it to you. It is unbelievably pretty. Like, look at that. So pretty. So I had really high hopes, to be honest with you, because like I said, Revolution are my favourite brand. I watched several videos talking about them. People were creating like insane looks, and it just looked like quite easy to use. So I thought it'd be kind of like a shadow, but just with glitter, I guess. I don't know, because my only experience is using loose glitter, and it's never gone very well. It's kind of gone everywhere. So I made sure I set down a primer. I used Essence Glitter Primer, which I hadn't tried before. I don't know, maybe that's not helped because I don't know how it performs, but yeah, that's basically what I was using. And initially I went in with this other product, which I'll talk about in a minute. Was not having it. Then I went in with this, and it just wasn't making it any better. And it looked so bad in the end. I'm going to include a picture of it. It looked so bad, I was just like, I'm not doing this video anymore. It was just a mess, and I was just like, it actually made me feel really rubbish, because I was like, I'm not the worst at makeup, I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst, and it should not look like this. Like, everyone else that was doing the looks, it didn't look that messy, and I was like, why does it look so rubbish? So to be honest, I turned it off, and I just kept persevering with it, just off camera, and in the end I created a look which turned out right. I'll put another picture in. I don't think the photos do it justice of like how bam it is. It's like very in your face, they're very pigmented, they're really lovely. My issue with it was that it was just not going in the places I needed it to go, and some of it was not building up enough. It was like anytime you tried to blend it, it wasn't doing it. So I'm going to talk about this because I kind of have it in conjunction with this. So these are the glitter pastes. Off the bat, me and these did not get on, I'll be honest, because I got this shade, Feels Like Fire, which is, as you can see, so pretty. Would not open. Eventually got it open, went to put it back, and it wouldn't close properly. Like, half of it's shut, half of it open. And I now know the reason for that was because there was some glitter kind of in the lid, and it meant it didn't shut properly. So normally you can kind of press down on these things and they'll open. This was not having it. Not having it. Eventually got it open, so I was like, right, okay. And then this one feels like just a fantasy. The problem I had with this one is that the little bit inside like came off half and half, which to be fair is my fault, and it kind of went just everywhere. So me and these pots did not get off to the best start, which is a shame because I was so excited for them. I actually ended up using both in the end. But just a fantasy, I was the first one I used. Could not blend it. It was a pain in the ass. It was going everywhere. It just wasn't good. And then I tried this one again later on. Wasn't having it either. So I had to sadly accept these aren't having it for me. At least not right now. I'm going to do a little swatch for you just so you can see what they look like. Try and build it up a bit on my finger for you. Because you really can't. Oh god, it's going everywhere. You really can't like blend these very easily. You kind of have to like keep patting it kind of on, because it really doesn't want to blend. So as you can see, they are super pretty colours, but unfortunately they just really didn't want to cooperate, and I ended up with, because I had to keep trying to redo my makeup because it all just looked rubbish. I ended up with just glitter all over my face. It just wouldn't move. It was just, it was an absolute nightmare. And this I preferred a bit over the paste, because in the end these were starting to hurt my eyes because they were just, I assume, I don't know if it was the combination of both with the too much glitter, but the paste unfortunately were not for me, which made me really sad. This, I am actually really gutted because I wanted to love it, but I kept going with it, but yeah, it didn't perform as well as I hoped. I am going to keep playing with them because I love the look of them so much, and I love Revolution so much, but yeah. Unfortunately, this shade here, I dug my fingernail into, took a massive chunk out of it and had to repress. So yesterday just wasn't good. So I'm gonna swatch them so you can see. And they look ridiculously pigmented, to be honest with you. And they are, but they just wouldn't go where I needed to go in my eyes. So there's the first three. Maybe yesterday just, you know, was not a good makeup day and I just need to keep trying. But yeah, it wasn't really a problem with like the pigment as such, unless I tried to blend it and then it just was like, nope. But it just wouldn't kind of sit where I needed to sit. It would transfer up as well, which was not ideal. See, it's so frustrating because they look amazing on my arm and I'm just like, why can't they do that on my eye? I'm wiping this on my arm. This is what my face looked like yesterday when I was rubbing it all off. It just would. Oh my god, it was an absolute nightmare. So I've definitely decided this eyeshadow palette is for like kind of special occasions rather than an everyday sort of thing, which I was kind of hoping in some ways I would be able to use it on everyday occasions if I wanted to, but definitely. Oh, it took me so long to get that second, like that second picture I showed you. It took me so long to get that. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I was quite disappointed in these, and I'm gutted because I wanted to be absolutely in love with it. But like I said, I only used it yesterday. I am going to keep going with it, especially this because I was so excited. The prices were quite good. I think these were like £4. This was 10, something like that. They, you know, Revolution are really, really affordable. But yeah. Next up, I'm a bit more happy with how this one turned out. We got the Revolution Pro Mischief Mattes palette. I went for this because it's just like a bit outside my comfort zone. It's like a bit different. And I was happy with these shades. I thought they were good. Let's just swatch a few. But in all fairness, it wasn't the best time to test them because by the time I'd got that look, my eyes were so irritated that makeup was just like, nope. But I'll just show you. I'd quite like to do maybe a video on this palette at some point. That's just some of the shades. Only thing that's a bit gutting is there's no mirror, but it's okay. I think these were this was £8. Really, really happy to have a nice colourful palette in my collection. I don't really have anything like that. Well, I think I had one palette, but I might have got rid of it. I don't know. It was one I got off like Amazon like years and years ago. Then up we've got I think it's like a lip pigment in the colour Show. Again, Revolution, really lovely packaging. And this really shocked me. I thought this was a dark red. It is a brown. I was not expecting that. Not mad at it, but I do think they need to do their what's them called a bit better. They're like icons. See, that is definitely dark brown, not dark red. But I did try it on and it looked really nice, to be honest. Looked like it's going to be a good consistency and formula and all that jazz. So yes, so I show you some free things. I've got the Renaissance, whichever you want to call it, Illuminate, and I got the shade Radiant Rose and Blissful Bronze. I think the Radiant Rose is more for like my skin tone, but I just love the look of the bronze one as well. They come in these little kind of pouches that I feel really lovely. So really nice packaging. I got these because I really liked, well, I quite liked the what was it called, the contour thing one that they did. I thought that was quite nice. I use that sometimes. Really nice packaging, and I'll just open them up for you. So nice mirror inside. This one is the rose, this one is the bronze. Sorry, ignore my thingamajig background. So as you can see, this was probably a bit too dark for me, but I just thought, I just really liked it. I had to get it. I've used it kind of on today. Probably is a bit dark, but I've got glitter everywhere now. I thought it just looked quite nice. Got a scratch up there somewhere. I just kind of use it as like a bronzy thing. This one as well, nice. I actually wish these were matte shades, in all complete honesty. I would have loved that as a matte bronze, and I've loved that as a matte blush. I don't really like the highlight, I'm going to be completely honest. See, it looks, why do these all look really nice on my arm? And then on my face it's just like, you know. But yeah, I would have preferred that as like a, what's it called? Gradient blush, I think. So I'm just going to, oh, I've ruined it. Just do a run through of all the shades there for you. So I've put it on my cheeks today as blush. I just wish it was a little bit less shimmery, to be honest, but I suppose that's what it was designed for. And I'll just do a run through of that too. So they are quite pigmented, but I think with all of this I'm just going to have to keep playing around with it a bit more. Yesterday really just was not happening, so I'll keep trying it out anyway. This is why I kind of wanted to not do the videos I did yesterday, because I didn't want to like upload negative videos on them when I hadn't actually given it a proper go. It could have just been, you know, some days the makeup just isn't happening, is it? It's just not happening. So maybe that was yesterday, I don't know. And then last of all, we got some free stuff, which is really cool. First of all, I thought this was really, really generous. We've got a free Conceal and Define in C1. I do already have, I have 2 in C1 and 1 in C3, because I went a bit mad because they were out of stock everywhere. I saw they were in stock and I was like, I must get them all. Like the concealer, not my absolute favourite. Again, it kind of, if you're having a bit of a dry skin day, it's not doing the under eyes any favours. I think that's the same with the one under my eyes I showed you as well. I think that's maybe the same. If you're having a bit of a dry skin day, it doesn't want to cooperate. But still, I thought it was really cool. And then we got a free NUA lipstick in shade 9. I put this on. It is a really pretty shade, but it's like a sheen, which is not my kind of favourite finish. But I'm still very appreciative that we got that for free as well. So that is everything. This is probably like the longest video since time began. But I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. And like I said, I'm not going to promise a video every week. I might see you next week. A good idea would be to follow me on social medias. Keep up to date there. Twitter is your best bet to contact me, to see what I'm saying, all of that stuff. So yeah, please do like the video and subscribe if you did. That would be really lovely to know that you enjoyed this video. And yeah, so I'll see you next time for another video. Bye guys.